Welcome to South by Southwest. This year, we're working with the Ted Rubin and discussing industry trends and topics with thought leaders and executives from all over the globe.
What I'm seeing this year is really different from what we saw last year. Last year was all about buzzwords. All you heard about was metaverse, Web3, NFTs, blockchain, and truth be told, there was not a lot of meat behind it. But even people that weren't talking about those topics tended to add them in, because otherwise people were getting up and leaving the room. What I'm seeing this year is real talk about problems that brands are facing, challenges they have, how do they overcome them? And just because of that, I grabbed Margot Hauer-King, I hope I said that right.
Perfectly.
Awesome. From Been There, Done That, whose company and brand and strategy is all about solving brands' problems. And they have a methodology around that. And I think I'd love to hear about it. I hope you would.
Thank you, Ted, and lovely to see you. It's fascinating being here this year compared to last, because as you say, brands in the world right now are facing a lot of problems. And I think if you look at the conversation, even just the first couple months of this year, what people are really saying is that the risk of standing still is actually higher than the risk of change, because so much is coming at us at such a pace that we cannot afford to sit back and hope that what got us here will get us there. It won't. So we've really been focused over the past 6-7 years now on building a model and an approach and a way of thinking that feels so prescient and timely and important. And because what the world really needs is a different type of thinking, a different way of harnessing talent, a different way of getting around these increasingly complex and challenging issues.
And something we were talking about yesterday with reference to that was that, everybody's heard this thing, fail fast. Well, what you guys are about is why failing is fine. No one's saying failing is bad, but why make it your target? Why say fail fast? Why not say use a methodology that leads you to the real solutions to these problems? And that's what I love about Been There, Done That. We've been talking for a little while. I met Lee Roth, another one of the members of the team, and what really hit it for me was that they're not just coming in and saying, okay, let's look at everything and what can we mess up, which is the way I see most agencies. They're coming in with direct ways of how to focus on what the problems are and how to solve them.
Absolutely. And that idea of fail fast is so interesting in the context of our name, Been There, Done That, because what sits at the core of our business, at the core of our model, is a community of 400 of the world's best thinkers. So creatives, strategists, sustainability experts, innovation experts, and they're people who've been there and done that. They've seen it. And we build these teams around issues. And it's a way of harnessing talent and brains and thinkers in an intentional way that is, yes, more efficient. It gives you access to talent quickly, but it's also more effective because we're not just trying to fail fast, throwing everything at the wall and seeing what sticks. We're really thinking through what's the true problem and who are the real brains who are going to fix it. And we're all being told do more with less. Right. So fail fast is a very tricky thing right now. We're not fail fast, we'll learn thoughtfully and quickly, but with intention, and I think that's what makes it very different.
I love that, Margot. And I love the name Been There, Done That, because we've all been there and done that, but how many of us actually learn from that and then don't make the same mistakes going forward? I like to say it's not about the mistakes you make, it's about what you do next. And I also just want to throw in a little thank you to Brand Innovators for having everybody here, bringing together all these great thinkers and giving us the opportunity to share everybody's knowledge.